No dog named Morty was harmed in the making of this album, only an old man from Ohio. Woo poppy OU. Where the fuck is my $3.29?
You freak, you crusty, dusty relic. You wanted smoke, you just got dropped into hell, quick. Frank the Terrible, bitch, you a terrible joke. You smell like piss and regret with that oxygen choke. Living in Ohio, where the sky's always gray. Still flexing that Trump cap like it's fucking okay. You pee on women, you straight up sick in the brain. You ain't edgy, you a predator, addicted to shame. Morty, bro, that's a cartoon, what the fuck? You need therapy cuffs and a rabbit-ass dog. You a fossil, decomposing with a laptop, trying to drop bars while your lungs just back pop. You can't even breathe, can't afford your own meds. You one sneeze from the grave, keep a shovel by your bed. Frank ain't a menace, he's a medical case. Walking out with a piss cake and no taste. Straw slow minion, broken deranged. You're a meme of a man who should be restrained. You vote red, but you see nothing but blue. Face purple from asthma and whining like you do. Call yourself the Terrible, that's factually right. Terrible bars, terrible life, terrible sight. Your rap game's brittle like your bones in the breeze. Your voice cracking like glass when you wheeze on the beat. I heard you try to diss back but choke mid-line. Two girlfriend inhaler breathe through this rhyme. And your smell, bro, Jesus, that's war crime tier. You pissing on folks like that's how you're so cheer. You ain't based, you're just broken and vile. Stay in Ohio, 300 miles from style. Frank ain't a menace, he's a medical case. Walking out with a piss kick and no taste. Slow minion, broken deranged. You're a meme of a man who should be restrained. You should be restrained. So here lies Frank, in a puddle of shame. No fame, no friends, just a urine-stained name. Couldn't inhale bars, couldn't exhale heat. You just got body, now stay in your seat. So here lies Frank, in a puddle of shame. No fame, no friends, just a urine-stained name. Couldn't inhale bars, couldn't exhale heat. You just got body, now stay in your seat. So here lies Frank, in a puddle of shame. No fame, no friends, just a urine-stained name. Couldn't inhale bars, couldn't exhale heat. You just got body, now stay in your seat. He's sitting in Ohio with his head full of hate. Red cap on, breathing shallow, broken for fate. Old bones crack, he can keep the pace. Trying to rap from a wheelchair in cyberspace. He pisses on women, calls it making a point. But he's just a broken man with no voice. Sick little freak, can't afford to inhale. Coughing up dust while his morals derail. He's not dangerous, he's just sad. A twisted dream that went so bad. And every word he types is fake. You can't find truth when your soul's that fake. He's not dangerous, he's just sad. A twisted dream that went so bad. And every word he types is fake. You can't find truth when your soul's that fake. It's just a piss-stained legacy, a ghost of shame and tragedy. It's screaming no one hears a thing. Too broke to breathe, too weak to swing. You're just a shadow trying to run, but nobody's scared anymore. So feel slow in your disgrace. You're just Frank the fucking waste. You mess with Morty, that's beyond low. Sick obsession, man, just let it go. You ain't a rebel, you're a stain on the scene. Living proof of what washed up means. Can't face your age, so you lash and lie. But your edgy act is bone dry. Try to start beef from your old man cave, but you're one step from the Medicare grave. You say terrible like it's pride, but we all see what you try to hide. You're not a beast, you're just a clown. Another loser, we all shut down. You're just a piss-stained legacy, a ghost of shame and tragedy. Screaming no one hears a thing. Too broke to breathe, too weak to swim. You messed with some Morty, that's beyond low. Sick obsession, man, just let it go. You ain't a rebel, you're a stain on the scene. Living proof of what washed up means. Can't face your race, so you lash and lie. But your edgy act is bone dry. Trying to start beef from your old man cave, but you're one step from a Medicare grave. You're just a prince to be nothing, but we all try to hide. You're not a beast, you're just oh, mailman, stumbling coffin on lies. Squeezing like a junkie, not the flat line. You piss on one that I some kind of god, but you're just a corpse. Man, I'll rot and backpack that ass coffin on slush. Smells like failure, regret in a clutch. Ohio, shame the plague of the land. Only red with a peace day hand. Stay out. You ain't real, just a pervert in disguise. High thinkers, no make cries. No mask and fix what's wrong inside. You're the rock that even demons deny. You're a god of Ohio, king of the waste. Licking your bones full of worms, lips of face. No breath, no soul, just skin and decay. You scream for respect, but it runs away. Filth in your blood, rust in your name. The only thing terrible is your fucking shame. Cartoons and think that's bold. Morty's climb while you're losing control. Careful as you preach and hate. You're a slow death with a key when it's fate. Sitting in your basement yelling at teens. Flexing on live and shit in your jeans. Breathing like Darth Vader on a bad day. Too broke for air, too sick to play. Sick to play. You pray to Trump, beg for a cause. All we see is a man with flaws. No future, no fire, just empty space. You're the reason mirrors break in place. You're the monster on a roster. You're just molded human form. You're in closure, beg for a cause, but all we see is a man with flaws. No future, no fire, just empty space. You're the reason mirrors break in place. You're a god of Ohio, king of the waste. Licking your wounds for a wolf, bitch, your face. No breath, no soul, just skin and decay. You're a scream for respect, but it runs away. Filth in your blood, rust in your name. The only thing terrible is your fucking shame. You ain't fear, you're paid. You're a punchline, bitter and shitty. You ain't hard, you're hollow. Run like the air in shallow shallows. Let that sink in, Frank. You're not a monster, you're just molten human form. You ain't got Ohio, bound to the filth. Crumbled to pieces, bathed in your guilt. You break for fire, you got this flood. Fix the truth of your worthless blood. Undying images of forgotten and gray. You piss on the world and piss back today. You pissed on the world and it pissed back today. You ain't feared, you're pitied. You're a punchline, bitter and shitty. You ain't hard, you're hollow. Run like the air in shallow shallows. Let that sink in, Frank. You're not a monster, you're just molten human form. Oh, freaking Ohio, listen in fear. I'm voting red as we hate, waiting in the rear. You ain't out when you're a parasite. Wow, running from the inside, feeding off the germs. You pissed on a duck, you absolute freak. Morning should have been off your shriveled up meat. You're not a man, you're a walking mistake. More trust than soul, more open hate. You're climbing out of the ground, parasite. Wow, running from the inside, feeding off the germs. You pissed on a dog, you absolute freak. Morning should have been off your shriveled up meat. You're not a man, you're a walking mistake. More trust than soul. your morals are dead. Voting for fascists from your hospital bed. Too broke for breath, too blind for shame. You sit on the floor and still talk about fame. You market teeth for what he wants in pay. With commerce at least, rap time out your name. Try to play God in your filthy domain, but even your dog won't piss in your lane. You're the virus no one caught, the lesson no one taught. You're not feared, you're just sick, lying slow, dying quick. You pissed on a dog and thought you were bold. Lit your name up with a gasoline torch. Terrible, no, you're the king of decay. A footnote in, say, just fade away. Sickle, frisco, breathing like death. Everywhere we touch from desperate last breath. You ain't edgy, you ain't loud. You're a whisper in a crowd, too ashamed to be proud. Morning's revenge is bucket in flames. One little dog and you pissed on his name. Ohio burns in the center of your crime. You're not just bald, you're out of time. Pissed on a dog and now you'll pay. Your legacy dies in the filth you spray. Morning's outward, then your string. He's real, you're just broken dreams. Terrible Frank, now you're pissing dust. The whole damn soul turned into rust. Are weak, your morals are dead. Voting for the fascists from your hospital bed. Too broke for breath, too blind for shame. You're sick on the floor and still talk about fame. You bark at teeth while morning words in pain. But karma's a leash wrapped tight round your name. Try to play God in your filthy domain, but even your dog will piss in your lane. Sicko freaks don't breathe like death. Everyone decides to desperate last breath. You ain't edgy, you ain't loud. You're a whisper in a crowd, too ashamed to be proud. When it's revenge, it's bucket in flames. One one will die and you pissed on his name. Ohio burns in the center of your crimes. You're not just all, you're out of time. Snakes don't breathe like death. Everyone decides to desperate last breath. You ain't edgy, you ain't loud. You're a whisper in a crowd, too ashamed to be proud. Yo, FraenkPissTerrible, well, I'm terribly washed. Your time passed by like a Windows XP launch. You're stuck in Ohio, where dreams go to die. 40 drunk twice, still wondering why. You piss on women, that's disgusting and weak. Try that in my town, you'll be out in a week. Sick little dude can't breathe without aid, but can't afford an inhale at minimum wage. Bring the forgettable, ancient and pitiful. Stuck in the past like he's digital. You beefing with me, that's a bold kind of miracle. You're just a meme now, borderline mythical. That's a felony, bro. Even Rick said, nah, man, he gotta go. Got a MAGA hat thinking that you're based, but your dentures rattle every time you get faced. Your ancient history, a fossil with hate. Try to spit bars, but your year's too late. Your rhyme sag like a wrinkled old neck. I drop this, and cash your respect check. Bring the forgettable, ancient and pitiful. Stuck in the past like he's digital. You beefing with me, that's a bold kind of miracle. You're just a meme now, borderline mythical. Repeat on Morty, that's a felony, bro. Even Rick said, nah, man, he gotta go. Got a MAGA hat, thinking that you're based, but your dentures rattle every time you get faced. Your ancient history, a fossil with hate. Try to spit bars, but your year's too late. Your rhyme sag like your wrinkled old neck. I drop this, and cash your respect check. Break the forgettable, ancient and pitiful. Stuck in the past like he's digital. You beefing with me? That's a bold kind of miracle. You're just a meme now, borderline mythical. So pack it up, Frank. This ain't your decade. You're outclassed, outcast, lyrically played. Retire, old man, go knit up, play chess. Cause rap ain't for melodies who business stress. He used to talk loud, now all I hear is wheezing. He used to brag, now he's just bleeding. Wisdom drop with beats on the floor, toss to the wall cause no one's at the door. Crying to the screen, no friends to reply. He burns every bridge with a drop and lie. He wakes up, drunk with piss on the floor. Talks to the wall cause no one's at the door. Crack, don't scream, no friends to reply. He burns every bridge with a drop red lie. Wisdom left depth in a nicotine fog. Talking much, same, coughing like a dog. Lost every collab, lost every name. Now he streams to zero and drinks to the blame. No fans, no home, just rotting his room. Yeah, smells like whiskey with cracks and dough. Says he's terrible, like it's a crowd. But he's not a king, just a joke burnt down. He's an alcoholic whistle with a broken screen. None of understands who I might have been. No one hitting, no cash, just bottles and hate. Begging for relevance, but it's too late. Pissed on his door, pissed on his name. Now all that's left is failure and shame. His grief cancelled, like he's been wrong. But every ex-friend says, talk too long. No sponsors, no brand, no fucking deal. That's all the truth, he's fake, not real. He's a relic from the rotten past, still stuck in 2003. Outclassed, try to roast others with a throat full of gin. Blow your strange ass, just dust in the wind. They used to tune in, he used to care. Now your inbox is just empty air. Even words you left your side, your dog's got pride, you've only lies. He's an alcoholic whistle with a broken screen. None of the shadows of a might have been. No heaven, no cash, just bottles and hate. Begging for relevance, but it's too late. Pissed on his door, pissed on his name. Now all that's left is failure and shame. You used to tune in, used to care, now your inbox is just empty air. Even more as you left your side, your dog's got pride, you've only lies. You're not feared, you're not deep. You're a piss up man too broke to sleep. You're an alcoholic, cause like nothing to say. Screaming at the void, but it walks away. Every line you told came back with claws. You ain't tragic friend, just that cause. Some shotgun is smoking, causing shame. You're pissed, so respected for back your name. FraenkPissTerrible. Oh, and friends are forgotten, but nobody's watching. Not even Morty.